marching in.
Go marching in.
When the saints go marching in.
Go marching in.
I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Go marching in.
Go marching in.
When the saints go marching in.
Go marching in.
I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Go marching in.
Go marching in.
When the saints go marching in.
Go marching in.
I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Now I said saints, you said saints, we said saints, you all said saints. Wanna be in that number, yeah. The saints go marching
It's a lovely day here at Swanage, and this year the 2004 Jazz Festival features Gene Croxford on spoons, John Carter in fact, on sousaphone and sleeping machine. Ron Croxford, he's the the compere. What have you been playing this afternoon?
Playing the fiddle.
He's always on the fiddle, we know that. Rosemary is her usual self. Chuckling Rosemary Carter. And, well, there's dark eyes, dark glasses, Christine on the left. There, comparing the show, is that inevitable Howard.
Those Johnsons get everywhere.
There you go, Mr. Greg Abate.
Abate.
Sorry, Abate. Greg Abate and Christine Johnson.
It's been a pleasure.
Gene said to me, whatever you do, don't get up and do that dance.
So okay, you did exactly what he told you. But that's swing though, isn't it?
How do you not dance or something like this?
You can't, you can just fit that. That's wonderful.
It's really foot tapping stuff, isn't it?
It's pretty white so far, Ron. It's going to say that. The line always swung, didn't it? So you try and find a call the line not swinging.
There's no how
Possible not to, yeah. I love it on Hampton, I love it on wine, so there you go, it's a combination.
We were just washing up with the... Oh no, don't take me...
It's all very close actually.
Where's the trophy then?
Oh, trophy!
Oh, it's up there.
Bud Freeman, yeah, good time, but modern day. Lovely baritone, nearly 4 points for that one. The Ben Webster, lovely ballad, can't beat it. Marty Page, great West Coast swing. No sleeve notes though, I think that's the one I put down there. Yes, that's one no sleeve, wasn't it? Yeah. 9 jazz band, good time swing, and that got good points. Charles Mingus, lovely Mingus, always interesting and wild, which is what I like. So your points go back up for that. You scored 71. The John Grass West Coast, I put 1 for Joe. basically.
Yes.
Not my favourite style of jazz. I find it gets a bit. It goes over my head. So this is really good solos and really
Joe
going
likes
for
it. He
it.
ran through
So
earlier, he
that
likes it.
didn't score so highly on the points, but still got good points. It's still good. Earl Grey. Anything on black? I've got here black and blue recordings. Always bluesy, always swing. So that scored good points, and it's Earl Grey, and I like Earl Grey. So good points for Earl Grey. Now we come to Van Morrison.
Neil what?
No, Van Morrison. Is it modern or does it swing?
Both.
And I thought, well, yeah, there was swinging bits in it, and we love Van Morrison anyway. But
Who loves
I
Van
did
Morrison?
score
I was
it down low.
Good.
Because
Good.
really,
If I come on
not
a
quite
Friday,
I go along with
it
it.
wasn't, yeah, no, you know, so I've had to be a bit mean on that one. Magnificent trophy. It's actually been repaired, you may not have noticed it.
who dropped it?
It actually got broken. I won't say who did it in my house, but this little bit here, which was a skinny bit, actually snapped off. So I had that repaired. That's been totally and utterly, thoroughly repaired. They've got this nice big lump
The
on
plinth.
and redone it for us all.
Right.
So that it's a nice, solid job. All been done from the inside, so it was done properly.
Cheers, Bob.
So I'd like to present this to Mr. Leake for another bloody year.
Yeah.
You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody knows but me. Just trust in you.
Yeah, I trusted you, baby.
Was my great sin. What can I do? You win again. Just trust in you.
Just trust in you.
Was my great sin.
That was my great sin.
What can I do? You win again.
Now you know where the goodies got their theme tune.
There he is.
We're going to do a ballad now.
Now, who have we got? From the right to the left, Rogues Gallery, Rosemary, and then we get... Jean? Are you there, Jean? Come out if you're there.
I'm not speaking.
And who's this on the end? I don't know who that is either. I can't see now. Oh, that's Christine. This is Bailey Croxford taking John, the Carter, and Mrs. Carter, the Rosemary. And I don't know who the sod that is. This is my missus, but it's all gone out of focus. It wouldn't do.
You are. We know which is which.
This is one. This is for Alan Barton.
We are having quite serious problems with accommodation, as no doubt many of you will have experienced in the past few weeks trying to get
Tokyo, it's called the Tokyo Blues. There's some incredible things to eat there. Went in a restaurant and ordered a meal by pointing at the menu, and the man for £28 brought me 4 very smelly sponges that had obviously tasted like they had been at the bottom of the gents' urinal for about 4 years. Managed to eat one of those. The rest I brought back as presents. We're going to do a ballad now, if those noisy tradsters will allow us. And it's called Lonely Woman. Something I can see those chaps at the back are looking for this weekend. Look at them. I've seen them in Croydon, they're a terrible influence. Their brother's not much better either.
Son. Yeah. Oh, it's Kevin, Ron's son.
Ah, yes.
I want a little girl just to call my own, someone I can talk to on the telephone. I want a little girl just to fall in love with me. So does he. I want a little girl, she need not look like a slinky model in that Playboy book. But if she can cook, well then she'll suit me to a T.
Oh, come on, Nancy, put your best dress on. Come along before the steamboat's gone. Everything is fine aboard the Chesapeake Bay. All aboard for Baltimore. If we're late, they'll all be sore and lucky. You can't do weekend anymore. For weekends swim and weekends float. There's a banjo strumming a good old tune. Out on deck, there's a place to spoon. That old time beneath the silvery moon. All aboard the Chesapeake Bay. Put your best dress on. Come along before that steamboat's gone.
Oh, Greg Abasi must have been down there 2004 and 2005. Yes, yeah.
And we're going to open up this with just myself and Dave Green on bass and alto. Unfortunately, Dave's going to play the alto. I want you just to listen to what a great bass player he is. He's an unbelievably good bass player. Don't laugh, it's true. Jesus Christ, I've got the biggest laugh of the night. What's wrong with you? Calm down. Look at the guy. He's brilliant. You listen to him on this as he plays with that it's a beautiful sound and beautiful choice of notes. And he's anyway, we're going to play Peace. So just calm down for a bit. We'll give you a good ending. Let's have a little bit of introspection. That's better.
I got a house to show place, but I can't get no place with you. Oh, you're so supreme. Lyrics I write of you. I dream day and night of you. And I scream just for the sight of you. But baby, what good does it do? I've been consulted by Franklin D. And Greta Garbo has had me out to sea. But I'm broken hearted, 'cause I can't get started with you. Yeah. Okay, we need to do it.
What happened to the boaters? I've got them, yes. When did that start? That started at Don's, huh?
It started at Don's, and I found some of the boot fare in on the lines, and so we all end up with boaters. Because at one time you had to belong to, it's just sort of like a club. You had to belong for so many years before you were awarded a boater. Yes, like getting capped.
Three good nights in Joe. My eyes actually ache.
Adjudication time?
Adjudication.
One of our lads from the Thursday night club cock uttered an immortal statement, and we're not allowed to get it. Is it modern or does it swing?
Yes, said that to me. We said that to me one day.
And everybody hopped on this. Every time we place on it, is that modern or does it swing?
Lovely.
Thank you. Lovely, sir. Really was smashing. Had the glow factor. I thought I want some more.
Well, I think that's the first track, sort of straight away. It was wonderful because that Hawkins, so that was like
it's all classic stuff. I can't write down.
And that other big band.
Notice that the beards get greyer and the hair gets whiter as we go through these things. It's all
yes, I know.
It's all too close, isn't it? So John Whitehorn joined us in 2005.
Yes, that could be it.
Yes, because John was a shipwrights man.
Really takes off here then.
This takes off now.
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
2005. Didn't know as long ago as that.
Tell us all about how you got involved with all this.
I'm afraid it was because of Mike dying, and I took his place. Otherwise, I would have had to wait to this year probably.
Well, how did you get involved in the shipwrights and met up with all the other?
Well, I moved to Raynham in '91, and I used to go into Graham's bookshop. And he was always playing some jazz. And one day I went in there on a Saturday and I said, oh, that's Edmund Hall. He says, oh, you a jazz fan? Why don't you come along to our shipwrights thing? And same thing happened to Bob Cox. He went in there and said, oh, jazz.
Yes.
So that's how it happened.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a house of showplace, but I can't get no place with you.
I'd like to thank all of you for the very good music. Quite enjoyed it, and I paid at my decision. Joe here should be our winner this year.
I thought you had forgotten you.
Get up, Joe.
Oh, you're careful.
Is that the one I missed?
Sheila?
Yeah.
No, you got it now, Joe.
Thank you, John.
Well done. And,
Well done, John.
Big shake hands, that's it.
Well done.
That's about the 5th time.
Again.
Yeah, wasn't it? Give
Well,
it
you
a-
ain't century.
Oh, come on then,
And
take
who's
it.
going to have
You would have
Who's going to have
century,
for honest effort,
Oh!
I've got a feeling that our desperate Dan should go to Ron.
I can't have won this because of the dancing.
Oh, you must have.
I can't have won it because of the Alboli. So I must have won it really on the sheer.
I'll tell you, you must have got it here. It
Where-
must have been this.
This
Ron's
bit,
effort.
effort on the shaving mirror.
Absolutely.
Well,
John,
would you like-
stand there with the
would-
daft.
Would you like a photo?
Yes, please. Little and large.
Good lad. Well, the best thing I'll be taking home this year. Oh, sorry, Jean.
Yeah, it's a transvestite.
Transvestite, yeah. Don't know who she was, or it was. Yes.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. Would you like to explain yourself, Mrs. Johnson?
She didn't get invited again.
It's my party. I can come if I want to. Come if I want to. Come if I want to. Hit the top of the
Yeah, absolutely great. Yeah, it's a nice place to live, very friendly.
Just on double bass, and a very, very special guest today.
Yeah, I'll go and see where she is.
the food is about to be served. I've just got to ring the bell. So I'll go and look for Liz. But she can't miss out on the food.
Cheers to a lovely lady.
Oh, Joe, that bloody fez.
yeah, that's right. Chef's adjudicated.
It cost me £2. Yes. More expensive ones.
Look after that, John.
Ah, lovely. Oh, there they are. So it looks like 2007 you were welcoming to the
yeah.
It's like again. It's wearing another wig. Something's going on here. You're laughing. There's just things going on.
That's when we had the school caps, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy hats.
Look at those bottles.
The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. Now we'll all be happy, hip 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. He's been tanning niggers out in Timbuktu. Now he's coming back to do the same to you. Oh, jump into your sunbath.
Oh, you won the Desperate Dan that year?
Oh.
John to win, Desperate Dan.
But we couldn't let him win the first year, could we?
No. If he won the first year, he wouldn't come back, would he?
No, he has to appear. He has to appear desperate to begin with, doesn't he?
Each tune, mark it diligently and correct. Take away some items for really bad management of it.
Oh dear.
And so what I've done each person, added up the scores, right, as a total score, and I'm going to start off with the lowest first and work up to the winner.
Right.
All right? So, number 5 it will be, wouldn't it, if there's 5 of us? The 5th person got 38 points. There was quite a few deletions here. One because there was for late CDs, so this person might be realising who it is. And there was also a deletion for poor spelling. There's another deletion. This score was very low because there was so many deletions. And there was a 3rd deletion for poor singing. Alright? This person doesn't remember that, but that was a fact. And also Van Morrison came into it. I don't know how this works. Now this person I'll have to name as the 5th contender as Howard.
Oh, what a surprise.
Sorry Howard, I really wanted you to win this.
Oh, it's okay.
Because it just it fell apart with deletions.
Deletions.
Yeah. Alright?
So let me.
And that is, let's see, there was a deletion for general list not distributed.
Right.
There could be more than that.
Oh dear.
And then the marks went through 8, 8, 6, 10, 8, there was a 3. Then, right in the middle of the programme, there was a major error. And I'm afraid we had to delete the full 10 points. Even though we got it back on board later on. Then there was a 4 and a 5, giving a total of 45. And that was John Whitehorn.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, John.
Brilliant, Tom. Now we come to, there was a deduction of 2 points for a scrappy sleeve was passed.
Yeah, that's really
The third track, which I won't mention at the moment, was very weak. Then there was a 10. Then there was another poor track, got 0. And then it picked up and was 5, 9 and 5, giving a total of 48. A 1 and a 3, and then there was a 1 and a 2 minuses, and that was for, what's this? Late on parade. Even get himself ready to start the programme. He's eating as usual. And then, and also he offered Howard a gin, who refused it, so he snubbed that offer. So there was a little bit of aggro going on there, so I had to deduct a 1 and a 2 from this Ron's programme. Then it picked one person left, didn't it?
Yeah. He must be the winner after all.
And the winner is, this year, Tom Lee.
Oh, good.
I couldn't find any deletions for Tom Lee. The programme was pretty good. It goes without saying that Tom's choice of music is very close to mine. So it's very difficult to not choose him. It is really. Yeah. But it was a good programme. He got 6, 10, 5, 9, 5, 4, 10, 2, 6, 10, 6. Making a total of 73.
Very good.
So,
well done, Tom. Well done, Tom.
We're going to
so you've got to put that in your
we're going to have to give the boy this again.
how many times is that?
Must be 4th. Must be 5. 4,
What's that?
5, he's won it, yeah, 4.
Yeah, I haven't never counted.
No, I've not counted. I do have space for it on my thing.
Yeah,
we do.
There you are, my dear.
Well
Yes,
done.
Joe.
All right.
Well done, Tom.
Look this way, Joe. Thank you.
We do actually have the same sort of taste in music, so it's
Thank
not.
Just change the hat over.
It's not working.
Right, another presentation.
Another presentation.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jazz's fellow turner-outs of crap. I have this new honour of presenting this horrible little bleeder to somebody who was desperately trying to win. Well, we've all been, over the years, frightened to take this, I know I have, because we think that it's the worst programme out, but it turned out to be the second best programme. But it took about 7 years for Joe to explain that to us. So what I really think the winner here today, Joe's the adjudicator, nothing to do with me. I mean, not for me to say whether Joe's right or wrong, although he's arse uppers this year, but never mind. I think that the winner, irrespectively of a little mishap in the middle, should be our first year representative, John. Because the programme he presented was absolutely outstanding. The fact that he got a little bit of a jitter in the middle was nerves. I put it down to nerves. And it's just one of those things that happen when, I mean, he's not, you know, he thought what's going to happen here and all this, that and the other. But the programme he presented I thought was outstanding. So, John, don't be afraid of taking this.
No, I won't, no.
Because it's because, take it from me, don't listen to the others, it's because it was an exceptionally good programme, far better than these. And you should have taken that trophy today, you should have taken that trophy, but for a miserable bastard on my left. Never mind about that. Come back next year, and I'm sure you'll take the trophy.
Ron, can you give it to me?
I got to
For posterity.
Yes. Thank you.
Colin seems to be missing from quite a few.
Yeah, well, he always seemed to have trouble getting the time off.
2008?
Yeah. Well, your gardens hasn't seemed to change a great deal, have
No, no, somebody said my swimming pool got larger.
Can I bring a few balloons and a bit of... Oh, we should know. We don't do parties like
But it's actually what I was working
We don't do parties like
They do funeral parties.
How many people do you put on?
I don't mean to cast in a reflection. You don't know what a good girl means when she's talking back. I know 100 things, sweet papa, that your love is like. You ain't no trouble. You ought to know that I possess a lovable nature. Things I possess.
So Joe was still with us in 2008. There's you, John.
There's...
You were capped, obviously, that year.
Yeah.
He was capped that year.
I love Ron's because he gets you thinking.
Yes,
you've got to think, oh, hang on.
Food tapping,
You can get your brain into sort of gear. That I enjoyed that. I thought
Sorry,
it was
John,
quite
I
fun,
thought you were going to... As he was going towards, I thought, John's going to get this, and all of a sudden Joe comes in, and then Berkey there. Well done.
Would you like to stand up? Would you like to stand up?
Stand up now.
But you mustn't put it on Amazon.
Oh no, I was going to put on eBay.
Right.
Perfect.
You got it?
Perfect, yeah.
It was different.
And even the Anita, we've all got it, we never play it.
No, that's the trouble, we do have it and don't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't play it, it's true.
No, no.
2008, Howard won. Oh, goodness me. You did, was it, too?
We don't thank your mother or your father or the person who did the milk. It's just...
I think that's the first year you left out of Van Morrison track.
Yes,
so
yeah,
we
that's
just,
probably...
They decided, right,
Thank you very much, Mr.
No, I think it was well
On
deserved.
behalf of everybody present, I would
Well
like to
deserved, I
say
think.
I am very honoured and much appreciated for all of your thanks and votes of confidence in my show. It has been since 1992 since I last received this award. Yes, you'd like to see it. It's on here. And somebody tried to go over it and X it out. I don't know who that was. Oh, it was Jean over there. Now she's put her hands up. She's admitting it.
No, put that on the bonnet of your car.
Oh yes, it would look lovely on my new car, wouldn't it? Be a witch on the back. Well, it's so good to have this. And where would you like me to engrave it? Here, would you like me to big engrave
the
it?
same size as everybody else's, please.
Oh, I go. The size matters, you know.
It does. In this case, the size does matter.
Thank you very much
Thanks,
indeed.
Alan.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Well done.
Because when Howard first joined us in the 80s, he didn't know a great deal about jazz. He was more into blues and contemporary.
Does he know much now?
He knows a bit. He knows a bit. But he'd come in with his records, which he found in London. We'd say, "Well, you won't like that, Hal. You won't like that, no." So then he sort of called on that perhaps he was doing bits and pieces. Because at one time we'd only play something from anybody if they were disabled. Peg leg, Hal, one-eyed, this and things like that. Who's that?
Chris's
Kitchen Extravaganza.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
During all this time, Colin, of course, had become an impresario and a booking agent and host of Cold Jazz, along with young Shirley. Colin first started back in 2000 at the Old Ship with Renato and Gilead before going to the Tap and Tin in Chatham from 2001 to 2006. He then moved on to the Raffa Club in Chatham up until 2012 and is now, his home is at the Old Anchorians in Gillingham.
We have got a grand total tonight, which we pay to the Red Cross tomorrow morning. We're going down the bank first thing, Shirley and myself. £1,621.72.
On the tenor saxophone, Mr. Simon Bates. On the piano, Mr. Nick Peck. On the tenor saxophone, Miss Tracy Mendham. On the bass, Mr. Pete Springbok. On the drums, once again, Mr. Martin Drew. And once again on the tenor sax, Mr. Alexander Carney.
Always fantastic, world-class musicians who have given their time up free to come down here tonight for this very worldly cause. So, from the bottom of both our hearts, we thank them sincerely. I mean that. But everybody that's come on board, thank you very, very much indeed. I mean, I won't go through everybody, you know who they are. But it's been a fantastic evening, I'm sure you'll agree. The music's been first class. We've raised over £1,700 all down to you people, which is fabulous. We would pay that in first thing in the morning along NatWest Bank to the Red Cross. I will get receipts and I will get it blown up so everyone can see exactly how much it was to penny. On a lots of thank yous, very, very quickly. Charlie's Angels down the front here who've been doing the box office for us. The Glamour Girls, they deserve a round of applause.
2009.
Oh, Nigel's in it now. Nigel.
Yes, where's Nigel?
There he is.
There's Nigel. So that's in there then.
Oh.
It must be very, very warm. Where are the wasps? We normally have wasps, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's only where the pollen comes. Have you rung Nigel? He's in the John Swain ilk. He's sort of New Orleans early stuff. He loves that, yeah. But very knowledgeable, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, very knowledgeable.
He's got all the Ackerbilks in.
Yeah, 1953 to 1954.
Oh, you won it.
Ron wins a Desperate Dan.
And John won the trophy.
Good gracious.
He did, yeah, how on earth did that win?
Maybe there was only two of us that year.
A mere lad in terms of service.
Yeah, oh,
yes.
John, have you ever won the trophy? Or because you've always been asleep when the...
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he has won it.
He's won it and he didn't know it.
Yes.
Won it a couple of times. 2009. Yeah.
I mean, it's not extra time in the sense of an extra half an hour to play. Or it hasn't gone to penalty, got a good big game, have a half hour extra or penalty. Yes, that was just making
Oh. 2010?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
So
10, yeah.
no Joe and no Colin.
Joe was poorly for a couple of years. He didn't come, did he?
You in the garden.
The garden.
Yeah.
You've cut the garden back quite a bit, haven't you?
Have I? Oh, I might have done.
Looking at those, it seems to be.
Oh, the hedge,
Yes,
hedge, yes,
yes.
Hedges have gone round the pool.
Right, go on then. Okay. Right. Well, I've got it. Go on.
Open it, I see. Number one.
Oh, right, really?
It is. Get out of it.
What do you have?
They're all number one.
Oh.
They're all one.
See?
He's going to catch you.
He's going to catch you. Yeah. He was going to.
You.
When you go through these trophies, long stride, Roger Berry, he goes up and gets a trophy, no £20. Me with a shout. He said, nearest to pin in two, trophy, no £20. Took it down, 80 pin all, so he went up, come back. All on our table, there's 100 of us there, with all the winners on our table. And they said, now this chap organises some wonderful golf trips, and if you ask around, they'll all be clamouring to get this 40 and 50 golf. Nearest the pin, Ron Cox, 20 golf.
worried about the bloody trophy. And I got that, he shook hands, he said, well done, man. I said, there's your trophy. And I stood there, he said, yeah? He said, oh. I said, oh yeah. Yeah? I said, oh, thank you.
You sure it wasn't stuck underneath?
He forgot. He's going to call me back. Don't sit down yet, Ron. He's going to call me back. I got there and I jiggled the chair and I made noise because he's going to call me back.
I reckon.
Well, like, just the way it went.
No. Ron's such a nice chap,
He wouldn't stand it. Where's my 20?
Yeah, where's my 20 quid?
Well, I honestly thought it was a desperate damn trophy, you know, kind of thing. But I didn't know he'd won till he told me 3 times.
Well, I got an award in the year for one of the best film. And I'm still waiting for the trophy. I got the certificate which it said a tear in the life of Sussex. That was a year in the life. I said, a tear. We're obviously all crying over this. And I was waiting for my trophy. I still haven't got it. I'm still waiting for it. They've changed their mind, yeah.
Oh, that was the year that Ron played all 78s, wasn't it?
Yes, he bought his record.
All 78s, and had those hip, had to change the needle, didn't he? Every time he played different, well, great.
And I took over his archive of records, didn't I? Which I still got out there.
Yeah. We still haven't looked through that archive.
No,
I bet that he's got that best show with Charlie Parker out there.
Yeah, you may not know that.
You may not know that.
Careful, careful. Good.
Combined.
Howard, when you finish, that's your job, Howard.
Steel.
Oh.
That's an extra mark.
Yeah.
Well.
Goodness.
Oh, there's no list or anything. I'm just. Oh dear. I'm just picking them out. I'm going to
points.
Read them to you.
Watch it.
Oh no.
Release dates. Release dates. Was it raining at the time?
Yeah.
Tony Shopping would know.
Yeah. Edgar Jackson's Review.
Bob Crosby, March of the Bobcats.
Oh yeah.
When you first started, John, that's what you
78,
yeah. Yeah, back to normal.
Sleep again?
Yeah, Ron's music.
Of course.
Howard's just. I thought you could have chosen something a bit more imaginative than April in Paris. It's a bit hackneyed, considering the number of tracks on the CDs. And I wasn't keen on Taft's Ragtime Serenaders. So a bit, as we said, a bit derivative and not much, no originality, personally. Ron's was very interesting, but a couple of non-jazz items, which we enjoyed, but slight forfeit for those. But perhaps you should retain the Desperate Dan, as you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
That leaves Tom, who is the winner. Hardy, could hardly criticise that. The only minor quibble was the sound on the Sydney Bechet, which was fake stereo, but can't blame him.
It was around about this time in 2010 that the Desperate Dan trophy went missing. All I know is that Ron was the last person to receive it, and somehow I was awarded it each year by default until it reappeared in 2011. I'm sure Ron was trying to say something.
Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, there's a space there.
Is there around the other side?
Oh, good, a big one.
John, would you like to turn round, John?
Is it just a meal to Tom and Dylan? Is that your better side, John? You sure it's your better side?
No, this side, yeah.
That's great.
Well done.
Can you sing about that? Is this Swanage Jazz Festival, or am I mistaken?
So good, like I knew it would. Come and let me hug you, come and let me kiss you, come and let me see you. Oh, I've been missing you, feel so fine. Now that you're mine,
Feels so nice. Come and let me hug you twice. Come and let me kiss you, come how I miss you, come and let me see you. I've been missing you, feel so fine. Now that you're mine. How long since you've been gone? Now I'm glad to see we were meant to be. Feels so good, like I knew it would. Come and let me hug you, come and let me kiss you, come and let me see you. Have I been missing you? Feels so fine. Now you go that then. Yep, do your turn now. Come and let me hug you, come and let me kiss you, come and let me see you. All in with you feel so fine. Now that you're mine, hope you feel so nice. So come and let me hug you first. Come and let me kiss you, come and I'll miss you, come and let me see you. All in with you feel so fine. Now that you're mine.
Where you never see ice or snow, why don't you go down to New Orleans? You can ride on an old streetcar and even celebrate Mardi Gras. Why don't you go down to New Orleans? Eat red beans and rice most every night, even a big clarine. You see the Duke of Rain most any day. You might meet a carnival queen. You can listen to Dixieland as played by the good jazz bands. Why don't you go down to New Orleans? to go where you never see ice or snow. Why don't you go down to New Orleans? You can ride on an old streetcar and even celebrate Mardi Gras. Why don't you go down to New Orleans? Eat red beans and rice most every night, even a big prelude. See the Duke of Rain most any day. You might be the carnival queen. You're gonna listen to Dixieland like they played the good jazz band. Why don't you go down to New Orleans?
Oh, Howard's Front Entrance, 2011. It's not the last one, is it? 11? No, of course not. Notice the CDs have taken over from the albums. Notice that there?
Yeah.
Remember that?
That's Jean, is it?
What's that? That's Rosemary. Yeah, those lovely pinky
what the heck's going on?
Relaxing in 2011, John. We haven't been rained off.
Possibly. I mean, it's been raining out. We've come in here, yes.
But,
no, we have.
Maybe we managed to get outside.
Cause my love is stronger than strong. I swear that I am yours and yours I'll always be. Forever and forever you can count on me. What can
I'll let you off today then.
To prove my love for you.
Oh my, do I, honey, did I do?
They get you every year, John, don't they? They're sort of waiting for you, your friend. They really are. Oh, 2012? It looks like Chip Murray wearing that, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It's unfortunately the numbers are somewhat down.
Oh, Colin made it that year.
Colin made it that year. Yeah, I think he was disappointed not to make it this year, but Yes.
What day was it? Right. What day? How dare it rain in New Zealand? It's not good enough. I'm not having it.
Buy kids' toys. We bought our nipper one of these helicopters that you remote control. You go
You've often been on the Friday. You have to come here on the Saturday.
all the way along with stalls, you know, selling, you know, everything.
Which is the one they're looking for public subscription to do? Is that Eastbourne?
We had the Vulcans.
Sunlight, that's incredible.
No, on the
Red Arrows, Spitfire, the Lancaster.
Right, yeah. Actually, it looks a bit like a fireman's hat.
My story
This is last year's programme, isn't it?
What's that?
You must be a bit, you have to have a tape job.
So next year is the 25th, and I think we should do something special for the 25th anniversary.
Silver anniversary, yeah.
We must do something special. So we'll have to get our heads together about what we could do for the 25th.
Sorry, you can't hear you. You have to shout.
Can you hear me, John? Yeah. Next, this is the 24th anniversary of the trophy. Of the trophy in 1989, and so it's very nice to hear Joe's name mentioned lots of times today. And you know, we sadly missed because we all know that when Joe sat in that chair, there was fun going around, especially when Howard had his shorts on.
Yes,
that's
we always have one. Yeah.
I must tell you this joke first.
Be careful.
So,
be careful, yes.
This blonde lady lost her way when her husband sent her out for 2 burger and chips. So she went in and said, "Burger and chips, please," twice. And he said, "Madam, this is a library." She said, "Oh, burger and chips twice, please."
Oh dear.
Some lovely tracks in there. There was I've got 3 little words with a great Oscar Peterson solo in there. So 97.5%. And that's worth a round of applause. No, Cooley needs an injection. I wasn't sure about that. But you know, I can't believe it. I wrote that on there. It's the weirdest programme put together in 24 years of this trophy going on. But in spite of all the spits and stops and starts and farts, the real jazz really came through, John.
Yes, indeed.
It was wonderful jazz, and we had those bonus, and you got 97%. So, I mean, that's just behind John. So very good. Third one was now this one. I mean, we ask for a jazz programme, and we get 4 vocal tracks, don't we? And the vocals are not just a little bit. He puts 4 vocal tracks on a jazz programme of only 11.
We had Van Morrison there.
And I mean, he then gets the St Louis blues mixed up with Basin Street blues. And I mean, he made a snide remark about Al Bowley.
Oh, I can't believe that.
I've got a death wish.
96.75.
Oh, good job you were marked down.
Yes.
All LPs. Wonderful programme, Tom. 1, 2, 3 excellent, very good tracks, and all the others very good tracks, and no faults at all. Bit of eggs and bacon on the old thing, but lovely programme. 97.25.
Wait. Well done. That's it.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Good job,
Oh,
take that home. I don't want to take that home. Let's now take it. I'll leave it here.
Hold it up. What about Desperate Dan?
I'll leave it here.
But there was no use of me being a fool. No use of me being a fool. But there was no use of me being a fool.
We had our jazz on a summer's day at 77 Greenway, 2013. Yes, which was quite good. I think we were out in the garden at times. We had some quite good weather and plenty of good music.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
As we drove around and looked, I said, hey, look at that. It reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen the Prince Charles's estate.
Oh, Dorchester.
Red tea towel, and I give it a good shake and say shush in a loud voice.
Thank you all. Yes, indeed. For the cards, and good to see you all.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Good to be here.
It's good, yeah. Nice. Nice day as well. We've been blessed with the weather. Intriguing recital, yeah, very intriguing.
Yeah, so far we've had the really clever and very memorable first show from a certain person.
I haven't forgotten, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I couldn't forget your one, Howard.
Yeah.
He won't sleep tonight, that's not
but of course,
nightmares in the bed.
and then we had John's very enjoyable programme.
Yes, that was intriguing.
He's going to shoot me. Like,
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's good trumpet.
It's not going on eBay, I don't believe that.
So that's the first thing. I haven't deducted points or anything, even though I did mention it. Obviously, things like no booklets for certain CDs, wrong spelling, which I can't talk about because I'm the worst speller in the world. No information on the CDs, things like that. All that sort of thing should have been points deducted, but I didn't do that. I thought that's not really fair. Not really fair. Obviously, there was plus points. I mean, John wrote out all the personnel, even though it was the wrong stuff. All that time writing that personnel, so I thought it was wonderful. And unfortunately, it was in the wrong order because it was the wrong tracks at the end of the day. No booklet for the Django, lots of compilations, a little bit sloppy, but we let him off there. No personnel on the CD, and one track that wasn't even jazz. That's the sort of thing I used to do years ago and not get away with. But anyway, they're all minor faults that I thought were quite quirky actually. But anyway, so we get down to what I had to do in the end. Obviously, there was more tracks on some people's than was on others. So what I've worked it out, I averaged 9 tracks for everybody. Now, the lowest ones that I marked, I did them out of 10. I deducted that, I took them out. So if it's a 5 out of 10, that didn't get included in your scores. So
did you take my bad track away then?
Everyone's bad tracks were taken. Well, there was no bad tracks. There was no bad tracks, but the ones that were lowest that I at the time rated out of 10, I deducted those. So everybody's been done on the top 9 tracks scores. So on that basis, we've got on 68. It's out of 90, don't forget. We've got Mr. John Carter and Ron, both on 68. You two got 68 out of 90.
Wow.
Next one up is Howard, who's got 69. And then we've got runner-up, JW, who's got 75.
Wow.
And Tom's got 82.
Well done.
Reasoning for that, well, basically, it's obviously what preference is, what you enjoy. I mean, I couldn't knock anything really that Tom played because they were all classic tracks, and to sort of not put it down for, you know, and say, oh, I'm going to give it 5, it's ridiculous. They were, in my eyes, were classic tracks that were played. So you can't low score them, it's impossible. I couldn't do it. And of John, I like the solo piano because I love piano race. That got higher score for me in that region. And also, obviously, you had to play it off the thing, but I didn't put extra any marks in for that. So it's purely on the music. You've all been scored on 9 tracks only, which made it fair. And that's it. So 68, 69, 75 for John, so he's runner-up, and Tom's won it on 82. That's
Well
it.
done, Tom.
There we are.
Thanks very much.
Well done.
That
Somebody's falling off here. And it was a bit more sticky on there. I think. So
fry?
that's Tom's. You can go out and get the next one on there.
Right.
So congratulations. There you go for a brilliant session.
Rosemary, do you want to do Rosemary? Rosemary's going to
Go
do
this way then for Rosemary.
Lovely, thank you. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Ma'am, while he's there, while he's awake.
There you go, congratulations.
We'll get all the lads together and then get the lasses.
Yeah. Take it.
Everybody!
Is it done?
Yes, done.
That is how bony little lilt it comes in.
Thanks for all the lovely delights I found in your embrace.
Lovely. Yes, we had Millie the Mermaid, didn't we? We used to send, which was the old, Firehouse 5. We had the follow bouncing ball, didn't we? Do that.
That seems to have fallen by the
That
wayside.
fell by the wayside.
Yeah, Minnie the Mermaid.
Yeah.
That was Alex Welsh's band. And that is,
I thought it was the Firehouse 5.
no, it was Alex Welsh, and I've still got the record, the LP, and I've still got, and it said da 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 down at the bottom of the sea. Da, 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 da.
Didn't you produce a
Yeah, I wrote it all out so you could read the words and pinned it
follow
on the
announcing ball? That's it.
yeah, pinned it on the mantelpiece, and everybody could read the words off the board. You know, Minnie the Mermaid down at the bottom of the sea. We sang it after every meeting. Then someone said, Ron, don't bring that anymore.
The WI had Jerusalem and we had Minnie the Mermaid. It just shows you these things.
But yeah, it's good times, and it's good to. I often think of those days, don't you, Tom? When your dad was
It's
there.
very nostalgic when you come down here,
yeah.
especially when you're looking through those.
Now, what I'd like to... Can I mention something? All right, about the trophy. I think that the trophy should come here and should be kept here by friend Howard.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, because it was launched here. It was launched at Don's, but this is the centre for it now. So yeah.
Oh well, I'd take that on board. We may well like to do that, but
it needs to be dusted regularly.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
I promise to honour and obey your every wishes, and to treat you with the love and affection that has been afforded to you for the last 25 years. These days, Ron's garage evenings are remembered in the form of Tom's Cellar and my own Speakeasy, both of which are overshadowed by, of course, Cole's Jazz. Luckily for us, that is Christine and I, we have our own penthouse suite at Tom's Lock-Up Garage, appropriately entitled the Johnson Suite. Well, yes, here we have the very essence of Morton Records, my Speakeasy club. And what we see around us here are all the records that were once Ron's, and prior to Ron, there's Roy's wonderful display of records here. Over here is the gramophone that was kindly donated to me by Mr. Foot Tapper himself, the Croxford, Al, to all his friends, and of course there's the escape hatch over here in case one wants to make an early exit, as beholds Mr. Leake on occasions. But what a wonderful set we have here. Wonderful in every sense.
But what you could finish up with our jazz on really is the fact that you're all going to end up in the Hall of Fame on Swanage Jazz Pier.
Oh.
Because
that's a point.
Because we've got all our old jazzers with a little plaque there, which we all sponsored, as you know, and the plaque's screwed down on the floor of Swanage Pier. So,
and we've got Mike in whatever year that was.
Yeah, Mike's there.
Mike's there, Joe's there, and Mike's there, Joe's there. We just put somebody else there, didn't we? Forgotten there. Oh, Roy Thomas, of course. Yeah, Roy. He's there. So the three there. So the only thing that worries me really is, will I be there to put the or who's going to put me on there? It'll have to be left to you, country boy.
Well, I think everything's got to come down to Colin and Howard, really.
But he worries me a bit when I see the size he's getting every year down there. I think, will he survive the jazz lads? But facially he looks all right though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Talking about the Hall of Fame.
The songs of Van Morrison have been with us as we've danced and worked and held each other close. The songs have helped mend the bruises of hearts we suffer and lift our spirits in woe, like the notes that rose up from the Mississippi Delta in colors blue and emerald green. We have conceived children listening to his music. Or at least we gave it a righteous attempt. Thank you very much, Van. His songs, can you say they belong to the world, the ages, and we are emotionally richer for having them in our lives. One can chase that wild heartbeat, that shamrock aisle in every single note. Surely, all of us have had our souls pierced and comforted by the rowdy and profound wisdom of Van Morrison's muse-drawn lyrics. What is most extraordinary about Van Morrison, the songwriter, is that he's been crafting tunes since he was one of them to now. And through all these years, they reside in the very deepest part of our being. And you are a profound inspiration to me and all of the other songwriters in this room. I could not be more honored to present the Johnny Mercer Award for Songwriting Excellence to the one and only and the newly knighted Sir Van Morrison.
Thank you. Can I join the foot tappers?
Could old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for days of old lang syne.